This summer, I took the opportunity to participate in Families Helping Families, which was Faith Community's effort to feed the hungry in Framingham. I shared what I was doing with my friends and my neighbors on Facebook, and I was actually surprised at who asked if they could join in to help. Sometimes I think that my friends that I'm closest to are going to come and join me in the things that I get involved in, and often that's the case. But in this case, it was neighbors that I didn't really know, neighbors from our international community that had moved into our neighborhood. They were really thrilled to be able to come in and join in with the initiative, and were really generous in how they purchased food for the hungry. And then, a couple weeks later, after Families Helping Families was over, they actually invited me to join them in cooking for shelters around Marlborough and Ashland. And so now we're joined together as neighbors, and we're cooking together as neighbors, and our friendships are growing deeper, all because of the net that I sent out on Facebook about Families Helping Families. Towards the end of the summer, I invited a couple of the women who had joined in with Families Helping Families to a coffee on my back deck. I was curious to see if they wanted to commiserate with me over the coming school year. We all have children about the same age. And they enthusiastically said yes. At the end of that coffee, both of them confessed to me that at the time of my invitation, they actually each had other plans. But they were so starved for connection in the community, in our neighborhood, that each of them separately canceled their plans so they could come to coffee. That made me think of something else that had happened over the summer. See, our town has a town Facebook page. I'm sure many towns out there do. Somebody's put up a page to bring people together. And one day, a woman put a picture out on our town Facebook page. It was a picture of an envelope with an address on it. And she said, "This envelope, this piece of mail was just delivered to my house, and it's delivered to the wrong person. It has my address on it, but it has the wrong name on it. Does anybody know the person in the address? Does anybody out there know who this piece of mail belongs to?" And it didn't take very long for 3 people to respond, and each person said, "Oh yes, we know exactly who that piece of mail should have gone to. That piece of mail should have been delivered across the street from you." I was so struck by the fact that this woman received a piece of mail for her neighbor. It was intended for the woman across the street from her, and she didn't even know it. And I was struck by how we can be so disconnected from people that we live in such close proximity to.